Alrighty, folks, we're now 5-0 in our last 5 extra daily picks on my premium page. If you're not signed up to that package, you're absolutely nuts. It's just 9 cents a day for 30 days worth of access. We had the Giants money line yesterday, and they took down the Braves by the final of 4-3 on Sunday. And the good news is I'll have another extra daily pick going off here for Monday. And once again, if you sign up for that membership, you're going to get access to that package every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to my daily best play every single day during that time frame. Absolutely free. It's going to be included with your membership. And of course, I got to give a big shout out to all of my Gold Club members out there, because you guys cashed in on 5 premium plays yesterday on Sunday, with one game still in progress. Actually, it hasn't even started yet. Got a little action on this Pacers Thunder game. So cashed in on 5 plays with one game still pending. We had the Mariners. Once again, the Giants under in the Houston game. Mystics in the WNBA. And we also hit on a 2-team parlay. And the only way you could have accessed all those winners is to join my full access, all-inclusive Gold Club membership. Gold Club members get access to every single premium selection of mine, every single membership, every single day for the next 30 days. And folks, I also have plenty of free content on my premium page as well, including my current overall win-loss record that's posted right in the post section. All you got to do is go there and scroll down until you find it. I currently have over 2,560 members who are signed up and active on my premium page right now. And with that, let's go ahead and dive into some free content. Going to start off with the Reds at the Guardians, 6:40 Eastern first pitch. Cleveland's minus $1.70, totals 8.5. Luis Ortiz for Cincinnati, Wade Miley for the Reds. Now, since he just swept Arizona 3 games straight, they allowed just 6 total runs in that series. And even though Miley had a shitty debut, these Reds pitchers as a whole, they've actually thrown pretty well away from the Great American Ballpark. They're nearly in the top 5 in fewest runs allowed on the road. And they're facing a Cleveland squad who lost 3 out of their last 4 themselves. Just 9 total runs they scored during that stretch. And the Guardians have had all kinds of problems scoring runs at Progressive Field. They're a bottom 5 run scoring team on their own diamond. And starting pitcher Luis Ortiz, he's definitely, felt that lack of run support. The righty comes into Monday's matchup with a losing 3-6 record on the year. Now, Cleveland games went 7-3 to the under in their last 10. Cincinnati with unders in 6 out of their last 10 themselves. I like the Reds plus 1.5, under 8.5 runs. Marlins Pirates, 6:40 Eastern first pitch. Pittsburgh's minus $1.15, totals 8.5. Mike Burrows for the Pirates. Yuri Perez making his season debut for Miami. And maybe Perez can add a little juice to this roster. The Fish dropped 6 out of their last 7 games. They're now just 10-19 in their road trips. And they're facing a Pittsburgh squad who's coming fresh off a 3-game sweep of the Phillies. They actually held the Titans to just 6 total runs in the series. And believe it or not, the Bucks do have a winning record against National League opponents at PNC Park this year. Now, 6 out of the Pirates' last 10 outings did stay under the total. Miami games went 7-3 to the under in their last 10. I like the Pirates minus $1.15, under 8.5. Cubs, Phils, 6:45 East. Philadelphia's $1.55, total 7.5. Zach Wheeler for Philadelphia. Matthew Boyd for Chicago. Boyd's 5-3 on the year, backed by a powerful lineup of bats. The Cubs are currently averaging double-digit hits a game on the road. They're a top run-producing team in their travels. Seiya Suzuki's got 55 RBI on the year, 3rd best in the majors. And Pete Crower Armstrong leads the lineup with 17 home runs. They're facing a struggling Phils team who is currently on a 5-game skid, losers of 9 out of their last 10. And as good as Wheeler's on the hill, he better go the distance because this Philly bullpen is shaky at best. The Phils are currently in the bottom 10 in runs allowed on their own ball field. When it comes to the total, 7 out of these teams' last 10 meetings did fly over the total. So if you're into historical trends, plenty of overs to go around. Chicago games are nearly 60% to the over this year on the road. I like the Cubs plus 1.5, over 7.5 runs. Rays, Red Sox, 7:10 Eastern start. Boston's $1.20, totals 9. Brian Bayo for the Bo Sox, Shane Boss for Tampa Bay. Boss is 5-3 on the year. Rays have won 5 out of their last 6. And during that time frame, these Tampa Bay hitters averaged over 5.1 runs a game during that stretch. Junior Caminero leads the roster in homers and ribbies. Jonathan Aranda's batting .320. And they're going to face Brian Bayo, who comes into Monday's contest with a 1.59 whip. For some reason, these Boston pitchers have had their hands full at Fenway. They're allowing nearly double-digit hits a game in front of their own fans. Now, 2 out of Boston's last 3 at Fenway did get over the total. I like the Rays plus $1, over 9. Braves, Brewers, 7:40 East. Atlanta's $1.90, total 7.5. Chris Sale for the Braves. Aaron Savali for Milwaukee. And despite Savali's struggles, the Brewers do tend to pitch well at American Family Field. They're fanning nearly double-digit batters per game at home. And Milwaukee's also in the top 10 and fewest hits allowed on their own diamond. Of course, as a team, the Brewers got the W in 7 out of their last 10 ball games. They're facing an ice-cold Atlanta squad who's on a 7-game losing streak, just 10-22 overall on the road. And of course, at the plate, the Braves are now a bottom 10 run-scoring team. Now, total-wise, 3 out of Milwaukee's last 4 home games did stay under the number. 7-3 to the under in their last 10 at any location. I like the Brewers plus 1.5, under 7.5 runs. Blue Jays, Cardinals, 7:45 East. Toronto's $1.15, totals 8.5. Jose Barrios for the Jays. Andre Polani for St. Louis. Now, Polani's 4-3 on the year. Barrios with an ERA in the 3s for the Jays. And when it comes to the number, Toronto's road games are 17-12 to the under this year. I like the under 8.5. A's, Angels, 9:38 East. This game's currently off the board. Yusei Kikuchi for Los Angeles. Jeffrey Springs for the A's. Now, Springs currently has an ERA of 4.66. The A's took the loss in 8 out of their last 10. The Athletics now have a .400 win percentage in their divisional games, and their pitching's pretty much stunk on the road. They're in the bottom 3 in runs allowed in their travels. They're facing an Angels club who got the W in 4 out of their last 6. Doing a nice job with A's pitching in recent gatherings. The Angels are averaging 5.9 runs a game in their last 10 meetings with the Athletics. So if you're into historical trends, certainly want to think about that one there. As far as this season's concerned, Taylor Ward's got 18 homers, 45 RBI. Nolan Schanuel has an on-base percentage in the high 300s. I like the Angels getting the job done for some money line cash. Dodgers, Padres, 9:40 p.m. East. The Dodgers are $1.25, totals 8.5. Dustin May for the Dodgers, Nick Pivetta for San Diego. Now, Pivetta's 6-2 with an ERA in the 3s. Dustin May's got 63 punch-outs and a 1.25 whip. 2 out of the Dodgers' last 3 road games fell under the total. Padres games went 8-2 to the under in their last 10. I like the under 8.5. All right, next and final breakdown for the video. Mariners, Diamondbacks, 9:40 Eastern first pitch. Arizona's minus $1.65, totals 9. Merrill Kelly for the D-backs, Emerson Hancock for Seattle. And both clubs with their fair share of sluggers. Seattle's a top 5 hit-producing team on the road. Meanwhile, Arizona's got a top 5 run-producing lineup themselves. Eugenio Suarez with 18 homers, 48 ribbies. Corbin Carroll with an OPS in the 900s. Arizona games went 7-3 to the over in their last 10. Meanwhile, 6 out of Seattle's last 10 got over the line themselves. Cal Raleigh with a league high 26 homers, OPS of 1035. And J.P. Crawford's got an on-base percentage nearly in the 400s. I like the over 9 runs. With that, folks, now it's time for our quick pick recap. I like the Reds plus 1.5, under 8.5 runs. Pirates minus $1.15, under 8.5. I'm 5-0. My last 5 extra daily picks on my premium page. Give me the Cubs plus 1.5, over 7.5 runs. Tampa Bay plus $1, over 9. Brewers plus 1.5, under 7.5. I like the under 8.5 in that Blue Jays Cardinals matchup. Give me the Angels getting the job done for some money line cash. I like the under 8.5 in that Dodgers Padres matchup. Give me the over 9 in that Mariners Diamondbacks game. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium page. And if you do end up getting a membership here today on my premium page, just a friendly reminder, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships during that time frame, absolutely free. Going to be included with your membership. But most importantly, folks, got to thank you for joining me right here on the free video. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. With that said, folks, happy Sunday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my premium page.